welcome to the weekly roundup for the week ending Friday the 2nd of July. We hope that you're enjoying these weekly reports. Please do subscribe to receive regular stock market content, and any comments, anything that you would like to say, just drop them in the message box below. Also as well, if you want to sign up for any free stock market reports, by all means visit the website, the Research Centre, or alternatively our Facebook page, where you can subscribe in the shop to all the latest research notes. Right, well, what's been going on this week? European stocks have underperformed the US peers. The spread of the Delta COVID variant across Asia and the UK has dragged on sentiment for the riskier assets. Parts of Australia and Asia have also reimposed lockdown restrictions. Spread of the Delta variant in the UK has also prompted countries in Europe to tighten travel restrictions on British tourists. Separately, UK GDP for the first quarter was downwardly revised to a minus 1.6%, down from the minus 1.5%. So the FTSE overall is set to finish the week around the flat mark. DAX is due to end the week 0.3% higher, as it continues to hover around the all-time highs. Over in the US, both the Nasdaq and the S&P are set to book gains of around 1% this week, although that could be changed with the release of the US non-farm payrolls later on today. The S&P 500 reached yet another record high this week. The Dow Jones is due to gain about 0.5%. Focus in the US remains very much on the Federal Reserve's next step as the economy continues to reopen, putting the US macroeconomic data more under microscope than usual. Over in the FX markets, the US dollar's edged higher across the week, trades at a 3-month high versus its major peers heading into the US non-farm payrolls. The USD has been on the rise following the Federal Reserve's June monetary policy meeting, when it adopted a more hawkish stance on policies. Euro against the dollar has declined sharply on the back of the US dollar strength, despite Eurozone data coming through broadly upbeat. So Euro against the dollar trades negative 0.9% this week. Pound against the dollar, this has slumped around 1% on US dollar strength. Surging numbers of the Delta COVID variant is keeping the pound pressurised. And in addition to this, a warning from the Bank of England government and Governor Andrew Bailey that the UK economy still hasn't fully recovered. In the commodities market, we've seen oil prices gaining around 1.5% so far this week, making the 6th straight week of gains. Oil surged 10% in June alone as reopening optimism and capped oil production boosted prices. The OPEC Plus group meeting on Thursday finished without any agreement to raise oil output. Talks are set to continue at the moment, so the outcome of that meeting will have quite an impact on the oil price when it comes through. Gold prices set to gain just 0.1% this week. Second weeks of gains, albeit marginal. The rising Delta COVID cases are underpinning demand for the safe haven asset, offsetting the hit to demand from the stronger US dollar. So although gold has lost 7% across the month of June, that really came after the Fed's shift in stance on policy there. Stocks, notable movers. We've seen AB Foods trade over 3.5% higher this week after the Primark owner raised its full-year outlook after sales topped expectations. Q3 sales rose 207% on a year-on-year basis. Dixon's Carphone has surged just shy of 10% so far this week after reporting a rise in profits thanks to doubling online sales. Revenues across the group surged to £10.3 billion as online sales offset the decline in sales from the shops, which were closed due to pandemic. In the US, Facebook, really big mover, surging over 3.8% so far this week after a US District Court judge dismissed lawsuits brought against Facebook by the Federal Trade Commission, saying that there was not enough evidence to prove Facebook was a monopoly. So the stocks have surged into the $1 trillion market cap club. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. Any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and have a great weekend. Thank you.